Go ahead.
So what you need to think about and what you need to remember is that, you know, for practitioners, think back to like what Clint was saying is when you're what you are now. So when I first started with Clint and Allie, I had to pay the hundreds of thousands of dollars to Freedom Practice Coaching and to learn about that, and then to FMU to learn functional medicine for the credibility part. But then I started working with Clint and Allie, who actually got me to be able to go from a 1,260 square foot little condo to being able to build a 5,000 square foot building of my own that's freestanding. And that's right, that's the avatar, that's you. That's what you want people to go and say, okay, well, I want to be him. I want to go from having just a chiropractic practice and a nurse practitioner practice to being able to bring ketamine and peptides to actually really change people's lives forever, instead of just the, I mean, I love chiropractic, but a lot of times people come to chiropractors to get them out of pain quick, and then they stop seeing them, where us doctors know that it's really because we're not communicating to people, but the actual time to really get adjusted is when you're not hurting, because that impacts your nervous system, but it's through education and communication, and people aren't educating, especially chiropractors, and they're not communicating and they're not teaching people what to do. So you are that avatar. You are who people want to be.
Yes. And what was it that allowed you to transform from the 1,500 square foot condo to the freestanding 5,000 square foot building that you own?
Well, it was all of the different things that I did with you. It was actually learning how to speak. It was learning how to communicate. Before you and Allie, Clint, I couldn't speak and communicate. I couldn't. You can remember my first time speaking at the Harvard Club, it was Harvard Faculty Club. Right? My toes were numb, my hands were numb. Allie's like, you're okay. Clint's like, just get out there and stand on the box. You're gonna be fine. Just do it. And I had my speech written down. I'm like, I can't memorize this speech. He's like, just go talk. And so, you know, he's like, well, he told me to follow the speech, but I couldn't. So I just went out and talked, and then I nailed it. And then from there to now, when I go speak, you can tell it's such a huge difference. And it was about, for me, it was about learning to believe in myself, and I think through communication and through being on TV, I think I've done 14 TV segments, you know, having, being able to sit with, you know, Ice-T and Coco and Martha Stewart, and being able to go backstage with them, and Jerry from Ben & Jerry's, and, you know, all the different people that I've been able to meet through my mentors. I have learned to believe in myself and who I am, and that I deserve to be able to teach others what I do. I deserve it because I did it, and I know what I'm talking about, and I would never have been able to sit here and say this when I met you guys, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago. Did I know functional medicine? Sure. Did I have you know, the degree, the certification? Yeah, but I couldn't go out and communicate it. And that's where you come in, because you can go out and communicate it. Everybody at this table can go out and talk about what they know, what they understand, what they believe in, and that's why people should pick you to be their mentors.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah!